Men who like to keep their morning routine simple will love these Multi for Him gummies, specially formulated with 12 key nutrients designed to support men's daily nutritional needs. Nature-made Multi for Him gummies help support muscle and bone health. It improves your immune health, and it increases your energy metabolism. With the quality you can trust, Nature-made Multi for Him gummies have no artificial flavors, no synthetic dyes, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial sweeteners, and is gluten-free. Pharmacists around the world have recommended Nature-made to be the #1 vitamin and supplement brand. So when you need something that's going to help you get you through the day, when you need something that's going to increase your energy to help you get you through that workout, to make you perform as an elite athlete at the top of your ability, try Nature-made Multi for Him gummies, because you don't want to stop.
To the 12th round.
Welcome to the Terror Dome. You should be heading home, cause you could bring all of your ninjas and the Technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity. Flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. Behold, the church of the ghetto, feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer for they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress on gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since birth, pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world, and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I'm your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, if you see this man in that dark alley, run for your life. He will beat you up, throw you in the trunk of your car, drive you to your job, beat you up again in front of all your coworkers. He is the green-eyed bandit. He fights people. Sometimes he bites people. He's your mama's favorite wrestler. And he can whoop your daddy ass, the one and only Roosevelt, the fighter. What's happening?
What's going on, man? Welcome everybody to the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, where you know when we get down, how we get down. Every time we get down with the get down, man. And I got our grand host, our head honcho, our capitan of the ship, the one and only, you, Brian Renegade, yeah. What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, what's happening, pimping? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, pimping's been pimping since been pimping.
Pimping since been pimping, blessed and never stressed. You dig what I'm saying? Listen,
no fingerprints.
No fingerprints. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm so excited. I had to wear my Sunday's best. You see, this is lavender right here. You know what I'm saying? This is plush, lavender. This is for all the lovers in the house. You know what I'm saying? We got the love master in the house himself. I'm so excited for this interview. Roosevelt, I'm going to stop talking. Please do the due diligence and introduce our esteemed guest.
Yeah, man. Y'all saw how he was doing, man. Y'all saw when we came on our show. He was letting y'all know. It's all about the love, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's one of my good friends, my brothers in the game, my fellow former CYN brethren, you know what I'm saying, back in the Control Your Narrative days, I wanted the ladies and gentlemen to sit back, relax, and hear the story of the one, the only, Tino Valentino.
Yeah.
Don't forget to and original, but y'all had these great introductions, everything. You know what? I'm gonna bring in my own. I'm gonna bring in on my own. The man with the stash, the luscious locks, and the cakes that make the ladies quake. I am La Máquina del Amor de la Machine, Tino Valentino. Oh, but I am. You know what? I'm glad to be here at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. One of the best damn two people right here.
Oh man, you know what? I appreciate that, brother. I even got a glass of wine to celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I've seen firsthand, and I appreciate you being a part of Mall Mania Vegas, man. You did an awesome job. We kind of just threw you
Thank you.
into a tag team. I called it Ace of Hearts. I thought it was kind of dope, you know what I'm saying, the name of it. But you, and I just saw how the crowd interacted with you. And the ladies like were attracted to you. They were interacting with you in the audience. I thought that was awesome, and that is not an easy feat to do. You know what I'm saying? Because to be able to get the fans on your side that's never seen you before, never experienced you before, and instantly have that connection with you, and to fawn over you the way that they did, man. So you know the hype is real. I seen it firsthand, and I was like, oh, he got this. He got the sauce.
I gotta go back to Vegas. I loved it. I loved it.
Absolutely, man. Well, look, man, let's go ahead and get into it. And I'm going to ask you a question that I love to ask the guests that come on this show. So, Tino Valentino, when did you
Oh,
fall in love with wrestling?
oh, you know what? La Máquina del Amor de la Machine, Tino Valentino. He fell in love with wrestling. You know, I would say around, I would have had to be in 2002. That was a while back. I don't even know how old I was. I'm less than 12, but it was in that era. That's when I started to really watch wrestling. So, but I'd only watched WWE. I had no idea about any other wrestling going on at the time. So I would just straight up watch wrestling. Me and my pops, we would watch wrestling, and then I would be on and off. But at the end of the day, I was a huge wrestling fan. And then went to my first live event, made me like the sport more. And then, but still, never had a thought in my mind to try it, to do it. So, but around 2002 is when I started to fall in love with wrestling and started to fall in love with those ropes, the ring, the canvas, the pain, the ladies as well. But that's later probably for the podcast.
Absolutely, man. Roosevelt, he likes to ask the technical questions about wrestlers. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So let's start from the beginning, man. Like, where did you first train at, and what was the experience being able to train in the world of professional wrestling for you?
Oh man, you know what? To be honest, man, this business is shady, dog. So shady. I came in not knowing. So again, I just grew up watching wrestling. WWE, didn't know really anything about it. I would even Google how to become a professional wrestler. Had no idea. Found a local promotion. Again, really didn't have no ties or anything, or no one, anybody in wrestling. And so went to training. Didn't know what to think of it, if I was in the right place, if I was getting taught right, everything too. But I stuck with it. Now I'm pretty glad I did. And I went from there, man. I got started here in Amarillo, and they trained right. They trained right. I was trained under a man named Daniel King. And then from there, I had went up to St. Louis to train, and that was the first time I ever went like anywhere else before I would made my debut or anything. I went to go train other places, and like in Missouri, it was in St. Louis, Missouri, and I was like, you know what, this is going to be a really test if they're training me right, and I was told I was trained right, I was very confident in that. And then I took my craft to Davenport, Iowa, and then I got trained again by Seth Rollins at Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. So I did that back in 2019. Really
This is like saying Tino is having some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. He is traveling. He is one of these traveling wrestlers who got to keep the work going and lifestyle going. So as soon as he comes back, we'll continue with the interview. But until then, Brian Renegade, man, we ain't had a chance to really catch up since
all
Mall
right.
Mania
Sorry.
in Vegas.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
Can
there
y'all
he
hear
is.
me, fellas?
Yes,
No
sir.
worries. So the last thing I heard was you was training at Seth Rollins School.
Can y'all hear
Can you
me?
hear us? Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Disconnect.
Yes, no?
Can y'all hear me or no?
Yes.
Y'all can hear me? I can't hear you, y'all.
Okay. Go out and come back in. While Tino is doing that, Brian, we ain't really had a chance to catch up on the podcast since Mall Mania Vegas, man. Give us your emotions behind doing Mall Mania Vegas, man. We did a show in Las Vegas. How do you feel?
Uh, what's next? You know what I mean? That's what it is for me, bro. It's like, what I'm saying, what can we do next? How can we elevate the product? How can we put more people on? That's what it is for me. And to be able to have talent on the show like Tino Valentino, man, it's amazing. You got him back. Can you hear us now, brother?
I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Uh, awesome. Sorry, I got a phone call, messed up everything. But I was just saying,
No worries.
went to
Good.
Uh-oh.
Lost him
Tell
again.
people stop. See, that's a busy man. That's when you know you're a
okay.
busy man. People keep calling you.
I know. I'm trying to put this on Do Not Disturb real quick. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. We're
You
gonna
gotta tell
fix
them hoes
this.
stop calling you, Tino. Tell them stop calling your phone.
Man, I know, and they're trying to call at the same time, and I can't put them on three-way, or else they're gonna get mad at each other.
Yeah, you gotta teach me how to work together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You just gotta tell them,
I'm
look,
trying.
today ain't your day. It ain't your time to be calling me. It ain't Sunday.
Right.
No,
We got time slots
wait,
around
right
here for a
here.
reason, man.
Wednesdays. Wednesday, I'm occupied. Here we go. There we go. All right. Do not disturb is on.
All right, good to
There we
go.
go. All righty. Yeah. So I went up there. I got trained by one of the top wrestlers in WWE. Still to this day. So that's why I made that decision to go up there and train. Came back. That's where I really learned how to really tell that story. To really get trained up. To really work on footcraft, footwork. To be clean, clean up. They taught really well, really tough. They have a sign over there that says you are not a ray of sunshine. And as good as I thought I was not good at all. But they made me better. So shout out now at WWE ID school. So it's a good place. It's a good place. They do good work over there. They train you right to release you into this world. So this wrestling world.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Um, Tell us about your travels, bro. I mean, you've been pretty much a bunch of different places people never even thought they'd be able to have an opportunity at. Tell us a couple of things that you've done and a couple of places that you've worked with.
Yes. So I'm actually going to Alaska. That's gonna be my first like farthest booking in Alaska. The company called Lucha Extreme. very good promotion, very good people. They also throw some music festivals too. They have a tacos and tequila festival. So man, they have took me to places and let me do things I've been so grateful for. I haven't been out of the country yet. I hope to be trying to go to Mexico, Japan. So far, with traveling within the United States, coming and not really traveling prior to wrestling. Shoot, I've got to see, of course, California, Las Vegas, Atlanta, Georgia. Going back to Atlanta, Georgia. Going to be for Zicky Dice's Outlandish Paradise in Atlanta, Georgia for MomoCon, a convention in Atlanta, Georgia. And then I will be, of course, like I said, Alaska. I'm going to California right now as we speak, doing the drives, putting in the drives, um, still putting in that work. Uh, I'm going to shoot, been to Colorado, El Paso, all over Texas. I feel all over Texas. But one of the main goals for me is to get out of the United States. I really do, like I said, want to go to Japan. I think those ladies will they will eat me alive over there. So it just really everybody. And but yeah, this wrestling has took me places I've never and the people I've got to meet so far have been crazy. Been blessed enough to do extra work for WWE, of course, and then AEW, and then NWA as well. Gonna do some extra work or just pay the dues basically here in Atlanta for NWA. So I don't really know what that holds for me. I just gotta take advantage of the opportunity if one comes up. So NWA is really the number one place I'm trying to go right now. If the Lord allows it, it'll happen. But you know what? I'm just glad to just do this. I'm glad to be doing this. It's crazy. It's insane. And y'all fellas know. Y'all fellas know
Yeah.
how crazy it is just to be able to do this stuff and still be able to do the grind and hustle on top of that, doing work and other stuff beside wrestling. So it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. So
I know
Absolutely.
somebody need the services of the love doctor. You know what I'm saying? Who need their heart checked? Huh? Who need the heart checked? Damn
oh
it. Oh man. Listen, how did you develop the character? When I think that certain wrestlers, when I look at, especially on the indie scene, I start looking at who are like can identify what your character is. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at you, I was like, I want to know everything about this guy. He has an interesting look. It's just I want to know what that is. So, how did you develop the character of Tino Valentino?
I just I was just born this way. Born this way, Brian. Nah, I just man.
Boy, that been
So
pimping since been pimping, huh?
you know what? Exactly. No, I always knew I was a lover boy from the beginning. Fighter in the day, lover at night. Always knew that. I just had to transition that to the ring. I knew I wanted to be sexy. So I started to just think of stuff. Again, I didn't really watch anything outside 2002 WWE, so I really didn't know anybody like. I knew Shawn Michaels, but at the time I didn't know he had incorporated hearts on his tights, and I didn't know Rick Rude, swiveled hips and stuff like that. And so everything I thought was original, I learned, is not original. So I just watched these people and just piece by piece, I do my mustache like this and I flick it and I get the flick from Scott Hall, flicking his toothpick.
Hmm.
Um, I get just the rubbing of the mustache like Dolph Ziggler or Ric Flair. They come out, rub the back of their hair, and you do the flick as well. So I wanted just to do that with my mustache, just rub it, ooh, flick that thing like that. And then the ooh. My favorite show was Rick and Morty. Y'all watch that show?
Yes.
Have y'all heard of that show? Oh
Yes.
Yeah,
man, so
yeah,
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I noticed like John Cena has "You Can't See Me," MVP has like MVP. You know what I'm saying? Before he hits the thing, people have some slogans, monikers. So I wanted to do the same thing. So I was just watching stuff, and Mr. Poopy Butthole is my favorite character, and he'd be like, "Ooh wee." So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take that. So I started doing ooh wee, but it just sounded too much like him. So I just kept the ooh, like kind of the same tone as he starts with the ooh. But that's how I just pieced it all together, man. But it came in segments, of course. But just watching other things and just watching the little mannerisms of certain stuff, and just trying to think of your own way. Just trying to take something that's original and just trying to do you, trying to make it, just spitting it back out as original as you can. So that's how it all came piece to piece. The Love Machine, one of my brothers, shout out to CYM brother too, Jake Logan. He actually was like, "You should call yourself the Love Machine," and I was like, "You know what? I think that is my actual real name." And so I went ahead and kept that, La Máquina del Amor. And then Tino Valentino, man, it's just been Tino Valentino. So
Yeah.
I spend it just, again, piece by piece, everything's come together. So I'm just trying to still, just think of new things, always watch stuff, just try to be as innovative as I can. But at the same time, La Máquina del Amor de la Machine, I think, is one of a kind. So that's like, and again, it's still taking a little. I'm still on this journey, but that's how I'll piece together, just piece by piece, different things.
That's
Real quick
awesome.
before we get into another serious question, can you teach me how to do the ooh? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
All
I
right,
can. So check it
let me
out.
let
Let
me
me get
hear it,
out.
and then I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
Let me
try
get
to.
out. I gotta stand up for it real quick. I gotta get out of this
Oh
thing.
man, damn! I gotta
You
say it
gotta
with my
watch the full
chest. Hold
thing,
on.
all right?
Let me unbutton my
All
shirt a
right.
little bit so it come out right. All right.
Prop you up. I'm gonna prop you up right here, all right? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yep.
hear you.
Can y'all hear me still?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So what you gotta do is put your hands in the air like you're praising the Lord, right? You're gonna start wiggling your hips. Start bringing it down. You rub the stash and
What is
and then
happening
wait,
right
look,
now?
you can even jump. You can even jump.
You gotta jump with
But
it.
then from the backside, you get this view from the backside. You know what I mean? Ooh, you get that backside view of the cakes.
Okay. See, I ain't got the twerk yet, but the ooh, I can do that. I can do that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
do
there's
that
all
for my wife
expressions to
tonight.
the ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, ooh, ooh, excited,
Yeah.
ooh, scared, ooh,
you you gotta
worried,
walk and hit your toe
sad.
on the bed. Hit your toe on the end of the bed. That's when that happens.
Oh. Ooh.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. Well, listen, how did your folks and your family feel about you getting into the wrestling business?
To be honest, they were supportive. And then I started going places, and they would just ask, "Why do you have to go here? Then you have to go over here, and why can't it just be?" Sometimes it can be like that, but sometimes it's gonna be everywhere. So you just got to do the drives, and um, they just thought business, was just this business was regular business. But of course, we all know this is not the regular business. So they've always been supportive. They're always gonna be supportive of me. So I'm glad I didn't have no traction or anything like that. So just trying to get them to understand these. It's a separate business than the business world. But other than that, man, I've been blessed for my family to be supporting me, my friends to be supporting me. So grateful for that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You got a werewolf behind you. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah, yeah, he's a killer.
Oh.
Chasing me. He's a killer.
What's his
He's
name?
my travel traveled Kylo.
Kylo. Okay,
Kylo.
that's a
Yeah,
cool name.
Kylo. Look at that. That monster. That
Yeah, he got red
monster.
eyes.
And then just the sunlight.
Brown. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
sunlight, the brown eye.
okay, gotcha.
He's a
I
trip
was
though. He
terrified for real.
he
I was
moves
like, oh,
too,
he got
so.
a hellhound. Yeah,
Let's
man.
talk real quick about control your narrative, bro. We both experienced our time with
Yeah,
control your narrative. What was your mindset in being a part of something like that, and where did you see it going?
man, dude. So it was a new, of course, new thing blowing up. Again, I mentioned we are CYN original, so that's we're part of history for sure. I think it was something different. It was something way different than for the wrestling world. So I thought it was going to be pretty big. Especially the traction it was gaining, the mentions and the talks, and it was just constant in people's mouths.
Hmm.
So when it was just starting to go, I wanted to go ahead and grow with it. I wanted to do the best I could with it, play my role. And at the time, unfortunately, things just don't happen. But hey, that's just life. You know what I mean? So, but I thought I was going to be very. It was actually a good stepping stone for my career for sure. It did have a lot of benefits and everything, not just for myself, but for all of us, and not just for wrestling, but relationships, such that we have, just relationships with different people, getting to meet different people, getting to travel different places, getting to meet new people, and that's the name of the game. So, yeah, I was very grateful to have that opportunity to work with CYN, be a CYN original. So, my goal was shoot, honestly, for my goal, for my just to make a living out of this. So it's the closest thing to be being signed to a professional wrestler. So I mean, that's what my goal is, to be signed. Whoever will take me, and of course, have that pen to the paper, baby, make it full time position instead of part time. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And one of the biggest things that you mentioned is that making those connections and getting acquainted with people that we watched on TV, like on Austin Aries, Braun Strowman, EC3, a bunch of other guys, man, and with those connections, those relationships, we've had people like EC3 on the show. We've had Austin Aries on the show, and a part of the wrestling, the Mall Mania event, and even Kenny King, and all these different people, man. um, Tell us about your experience with some of the like big names, or like any good stories that you have that you when you met someone that you've seen on TV, and then you had a chance to interact with them. Like, what was that like, and who was it?
Oh man, there's a little bit of them. Like for instance, Kalisto, he's a pretty good and then pretty good brother in the business. Very genuine, nice. Met him, hung out with him a little bit. We were watching. He's coming back from injury, but we were watching at Maple Leaf Pro over there at the Palms. So it was nice catching up with him. And then of course getting to work with EC3 outside of CYN, like at Exodus Pro was nice, and then getting, of course, like rolling with him to the NWA, getting opportunities to show my craft in front of Billy Corgan, just of course networking and having those connections, and hanging, um, having that network and being able to have opportunities like that, um, especially because of again, it's not about what you know about anything; it's about who you know.
Yeah.
So just to continue to establishing those relationships. With EC3 having that connection outside of CYN, and I'm very grateful for that. Rodney Mack as well, over there for the UWA and Jazz. She's now with the WWE Performance Center. Um, those two people, they love wrestling. They care about wrestling. Shout out to Rodney Mack and Jazz. They helped me become a lot better wrestler, and helped me perfect my craft. And people who care, we're gonna take time to invest in you as long as you are willing to put in the work. So shout out to Rodney Mack and Jazz for sure for them. And then I've got to work with people like James Beard, a legendary referee, referee back in the Sportatorium there in Dallas. Um, then I got to, of course, getting to get trained with Seth Rollins, and of course, everybody has different personalities too. You just gotta take it with great salt. Whoever you meet, you know what I mean, because it just might be their personality. But other than that, everybody who I've been able to meet in the business has been pretty, they care about the business. They want to keep advancing the business, and just wanting to be good folks in the business for sure. So just trying to stick with those people, even if they're, bigger, if they're bigger names, and, if they're assholes, bro, I don't really want nothing to do. I'm not for drama. If anybody has drama, it's one sided, because I'll tell you what, Tino Valentino is just gonna keep going and keep looking one way.
Right.
That just goes for anybody, any level. You know what I mean? I can't surround myself with that. So, but again, luckily, I've been able to meet a lot of people. They've been, they all been pretty good. They all been pretty good, except Hornswoggle. Except Hornswoggle, I would boot him if I ever get a chance. So whoever can book Tino Valentino versus Hornswoggle, I would definitely
What?
do that.
What the hell happened with
I don't know,
Hornswoggle?
man. I don't know, bro. Just I don't know, bro. It's just the way. I don't know. Maybe I'm the problem there.
No, explain it
I
so I
know.
can book it. Just explain it so I can book it. Come on, tell me.
we're just in Iowa, bro, and I was like, I was excited. People say don't meet your heroes. That was a don't meet your hero moment. Like, hey, man, it's nice to meet you. Watched you since I was a kid. Yeah, and I'm like, uh, okay. And then later, obviously, there's some bathrooms. He's like, is this the bathroom? I'm like, yeah. Can you not read, man? But it's just like, again, you can't take things too much with a grain of salt stuff. But I was like,
Right.
man, I was just so excited to meet one of these people I grew up watching, and the reaction was like, well, fuck. So yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what? Now I'm trained. Now let's wrestle him.
Right. Right.
Oh snap! Oh snap! We got some blood in the water. And I like, oh, like
He
you
big,
know what I'm saying?
big league man, big league me, man. But he's not very big.
Absolutely. I see money all over that one, boy. Hornswoggle, what's up? You want the smoke? Huh? You want the smoke? Yeah, yeah, boy.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it soon. Oh man. Listen, you mentioned a couple of wrestlers that kind of gave you some of the influence for your character. Can you give me your top 5 sexiest wrestlers? Now, when I say sexy, I mean like their character exudes sexiness. They have an arrogance and an air about them. You mentioned some names like Rick Rude and Shawn Michaels along that lineage.
Lineage. Yeah.
Yeah, lineage. Yeah, it's a lot of letters in there. Lineage. Yeah. So your top 5 sexiest wrestlers of all time.
oh man. So for sure, top sexiest five. Let me see. It's gonna be the Latin Lover. He was in AAA, believe it's CMLL. He's a luchador down in Mexico, but he would come out. He would do all sorts of sexiness, bro. Of course, Shawn Michaels is on that list. Rick Rude is on that list as well, being sexy. Honestly, Viscera, I think, whenever he was doing
Big
that
Daddy
gimmick,
Fist.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
Big Daddy B, bro. He was sexy, so I'm gonna put him on the list too. And then let me see, what's another one? What's another one? What's another one? Ooh, how many was that? Four?
I think that
Yeah.
was 4, yeah.
What about Val Venus?
Val Venus. Oh yes, Val Venus
Val,
with that tic cap. Forget about that towel, man. He'll just come out with that towel.
yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
Val
if you
Venus
come
is.
out with a towel, all the women just gonna faint at the same time. It's bound to happen.
Uh,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
Oh man.
Val
nobody's
Venus,
doing it
bro.
right now.
Huh?
It's not, bro.
Huh?
No one is. That's true. It's true. I may have to switch it to some tights. Supposed to kicks a little bit more.
Yeah, just do some Val Venus action. Honorable mention, and I don't think he gets enough credit for the character, but Mark Henry, the sexual chocolate character, was pretty popular and pretty over
Oh,
around that time. Yeah, so
yeah.
I guess I'll put him on
That
mine.
with throwback.
Yeah. Another honorable mention would be Gold Dust. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Depending
yeah.
on what people like, but Gold Dust, yeah, he had to,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, very, very. You know what? Let's see. Oh man. Yeah, there was some good influence out there. Yeah, there was.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that's a solid list, man. Best Damnation. Tell us your top five sexiest wrestlers of all time, man. But that was a good one from Tino, man. I like all those, and I can see a little bit of influence from the people that you named in your wrestling, man. Um, and you can get down in the ring, bro. Like you can go. You know what I'm saying? I was super impressed. I was super impressed. But you
Thank
can
you.
really, you are really really talented, brother, man. So
I appreciate
you
that,
know,
man.
yeah, keep on doing
Time when
what
it's
you're
time
doing.
to go, man. There's gonna be a time to love and a time to fight. You know, sometimes it's time to do both, but it's time to take care of
Absolutely.
business.
Have you ever been in a faction?
Oh man, no, I don't think. Let me see. Let me think about that. No, I'm in a tag team called the Vatos Cana Locos. Shout out to Eli Perez, the Dreamboat. We're called the
Shout out
Vatos
to
Cana
Eli.
Locos. I mean, if it is a faction, we do sometimes honorable vatos, like honorable mentions, in case like we can't make it. But other than that, I haven't. I don't think I have really been in a faction. Think on that.
Okay, yeah. If you can bring anybody into the fold of you and your tag team partner, anybody, just whether new, old, currently wrestling on the indies and major league, who would you bring into the fold to make this love faction?
Oh man, that's a tough one. Put me on the spot, Brian. Let's see. Man,
That's what I did.
if I could bring really anyone like to come be a part of this fest from any time, like it be at any moment
Anytime.
or any time.
Yeah, any moment. Yep.
Shoot. You know what? To be honest, bro, I'd say I think it'd be unique with Big Daddy V because that boy's so big, and we could just be basically
that
his
actually would
henchmen, his sexy henchmen.
yeah, that actually would be really funny. And actually, really, yeah, that would actually be really entertaining, man. I can see that. That's yeah, for sure. What and you've been doing this for some time now. What's a piece of advice that you were given early on in your career that you didn't understand it then, but you understand it now?
I don't know if this is like common all the time. It probably is, but it's not about the moves. Not about the moves. It's about the story that you tell. So what I took from that is like I could tell that story. Now I can incorporate these moves to make them mean something. Especially after injuring myself, I had a lateral meniscus tear, and then I have had multiple injuries too. But just like that big one, the biggest one was that lateral meniscus tear. So coming back and having to change my style because I was real move based, and then of course I got to Black and Brave, learn the story more as I was learning to tell that story. Still doing these moves to incorporate my story, but then I'm like, I can make these moves mean something. So just knowing how to tell that story, then incorporating the moves to make it mean something. Um, now because I'm just like, you know what? To get over with this crowd, I'm gonna have to go do some crazy shit, some crazy oohs, crazy cakes, crazy flips and dips. But I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that as long as I can tell that story from the curtain to the time I go back to that curtain. Um, my job's done, you know, and plus I can save my body as well. But don't get me wrong, I still love the athleticism, and I'm still down to do backflips, all kinds of stuff that I can do. Um, I just got to make those mean something, and that's when I'm gonna do it. Is when they need to mean something. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, even being the lover of the game that you are, and speaking about your in ring ability, let's test your out of ring ability, and let's do a promo battle. You and I, one
oh
on one,
man,
and
all
let's
right,
see what your gift of gab look like.
You gonna have to pull over for this one.
for real, I'm gonna have to get out, start pacing.
Yeah, man. For some reason, Roosevelt always has a problem with the wrestlers come on this show, man. So we got this segment called Best Damn Promos, man, and we're going to test the gift of gab against the one and only Roosevelt. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he be chewing people up on this thing, you know what I'm saying? But
I believe it.
yeah, but I ain't worried about it. The love that they got it, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm ready to see this. Are you prepared to take on this challenge, sir?
So what? I accept. I accept it.
All right. You already heard it. He accepted it. Beautiful people, prepare yourself. We are going to war. All right, who got first? Matter of fact, Roosevelt, since Tino is driving right now, let's go ahead and do the neighborly thing. I'm gonna let you go first, and then we're gonna let our guest respond.
But you
Can't
want to
nobody hear you,
spread it
man.
like it's a disease. You want to spread it like it's a cancer. And the way I see it is, you are a cancer to professional wrestling. You're walking around talking about, ooh, like something is stuck in your ass. Maybe it's my foot. Or maybe you just walking around thinking that you're the shit. There's only one way to find out, Tino. You see, when you step in the ring with a man like me, with a man who likes to fight, there's no, ooh, it's no playing with your mustache. It's no flicking of the hair. There's no Razor Ramon toothpicks. It's just fists and knuckles. Mano y mano, pato y vato. Tino, you can, ooh, all you want. But by the end of the night, when you finish getting out of this ring, when you're getting carried out of the ring from stepping in a fight with me, you'll know one thing and one thing only. Is that my name is Roosevelt and I like to fight. Ooh.
Well, who the hell pissed you off today? Tino Valentino. Let him know what it is.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. You see, Roosevelt, as I'm rubbing my mustache, I'm just thinking. I'm looking out the window, seeing the scenery, just thinking, you know what? You know what it reminds me of? Beautiful man who has a beautiful reflection coming off the top of his head. And when I think of that, I think of you, Roosevelt. I think of you. You know what? We were brothers, CYN originals. And I think that's where I picked up my confidence at. To think I am the shit. And you know what? You say you fight. I'm a fighter by day and a lover at night. So let me get this foot up out my ass that you have because I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna all over it and then I'm gonna slap you with it. I'm gonna slap you right across the face with it. And it could be here on the best damn podcast that you have. It could be in Vegas when you run again. It could be anytime. It could be in my hometown, your hometown, wherever you want to fight at, wherever actually you want to make love at. You let me know. You let my la máquina del amor de la machine. I'm willing to do the drives. I'm willing to do what it takes. Because at the end of the day, you may be the tough, you may be the fighter, you may be the rough one, you may have the hands, but la máquina del amor, the love machine has the starch, it has the cakes. So whenever you're ready, Roosevelt, I'm gonna duck and I'm gonna dodge your fists. But you know what you can't duck, and you know what you can't dodge? It's these cakes. Oh, cakes, cakes. If I could show them, I would.
Oh, man. That was a great promo from the one and only Tino Valentino. That was good. He said he was going to take your foot out his ass and slap you with it.
Slap
I ain't
you.
never heard nobody.
God. Oh no, he said he's gonna ooh on it
He
first.
gonna on it.
Ooh, and this.
Oh man, that was that was hilarious. Oh man, thank you for participating in the promo battle, man. You got chops, Tino. You got chops, man. You ain't just a pretty face in a love machine. You got chops, brother. You got chops, man.
Oh man, not as good as Roosevelt over there, man. I was like, shit. I don't know if this is good or not.
I was
Nah, man,
wondering. He
you was
came, he
great,
came
bro.
out
You
with the
was great.
guns blazing.
Yeah, you was great, man. Absolutely, and I mean we love doing these because we found that a lot of people don't get a chance to really practice promos or being able to say, you know what, I got right there on the dime. You know what I'm saying? And when you're doing TV and
Yeah.
you walk through the curtain, and there's a mic in your face. All right, promos. Like, oh, what am I supposed to say? I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. But you did great, bro. You did great, and that's why we love doing these promo battles
Thank you,
because it
thank you.
helps everybody to kind of just be on the fly and get sharper and better because it takes more than just the moves, like you said earlier. We got to offer more. We got to be able to talk. We got to be able to look good and showcase a whole bunch of different things. So, great job, bro. Great job. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me ask you a weird question, and it's probably going to sound a little weird and a little complicated.
Bring it, bring it.
Um, what is something that scares you, but you know it will probably make you a better person?
Scares me that'll make me a better person. So man, you know what? Maybe just to focus on one chica. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on one chica, bro. I think that's really it, bro. Can't keep keeping them from each other. So I
Yeah.
know if I can just focus on one, put my mind right on one, hey, I think we'll have something.
Yeah, he only need one
So
love in his life. Could it be you?
One.
Could it be you?
Could you
Let's
receive the
see.
rose? Could you receive the rose next?
Yeah, I can
ah,
see. I can see you on the Bachelorette. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
man. This has been great, man. Listen, I know where you're driving and you're going to your location. We ain't gonna keep you too long, my brother.
Ah, man.
Um, it's something that we like to do at the end of each show. We like to give people a little bit of motivation. We like to give some people some hope. So, what better way than to ask the love machine for some advice? So, Tino Valentino, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
I do. One final word that I have is, of course, follow your dreams. But always, if you put whatever you have, you present it to the Lord, and you let Him take it over, He can bless you with so much. I'm a firm believer in Jesus, so if you need something to lean on, if you need something to go to, if you need something to think, if you need something to do, you can always lean toward him because he can show you the way and to never give up. If you need love, if you need to feel whole, that's the man to reach to, Jesus Christ. So that's the best piece of advice I could give. Um, but yeah, that's all.
Absolutely. That is the final word from the love machine, the love doctor, the lovely one, Tino Valentino. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting better, boy. I'm gonna do that shit all day. My wife gonna get mad at me. Roosevelt,
Ah,
do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
I don't have a final word. I have an offering. And it's something that comes to me every now and then. It's not something that I've been running from, but it's just random. And I'm offering the ability to be a lending ear and a word of advice or a word of encouragement. There are days where people reach out to me just randomly, going through some things. I received a message from somebody who is going through something that they needed some inspiration to get over and to get through. I had someone else reach out to me because they had someone pass in their family. I've had somebody else reach out to me about an opportunity that they had coming up and they was kind of nervous about it and wasn't sure about what it could be. So I want to offer it to everyone out there. If you need someone to kind of motivate you, inspire you, talk to, listen to you, I'm available. So if you need someone, I am that person. I am that angel. I am that guide. I am that light in the darkness. So just send me a message either on Facebook or my Instagram, Roosevelt the Fighter, or reach me on my email if it's a long, something that you need to kind of get off your chest. Email me, roosevelt.conyers@gmail.com, and I'm here for you. That's my final word and my advice and my service to the best damn nation, to the world.
Absolutely. So y'all call Roosevelt when y'all got a bunch of problems, and he'll sit there and listen to you for
A
4 hours.
bunch of them.
I do it all the time. I call him all the time, and I just lay it on him. Yeah, man.
We call upon each other. Me and Brian call upon each other a lot of times, man. I don't think we could get through our days most times if we didn't have each other.
Yeah, man. It's good to have positive people in your life, man. So if you got somebody that's positive, man, just check in on your peoples. So I guess that's what Roosevelt was really saying. He ain't saying call me and what your problems. It's like check on your people, make sure that they're good, and if you can listen to them and give them an ear, then go ahead and do that for your friends and family. I think that I'm feeling love today. So I think that's what's going to be my final word. My final word from today is love is the answer. Love is the answer to all of your problems. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised what you find when you start loving yourself. You'd be surprised the answers that come to you when you have love for other people and you talk to them and then they tell you their problems. And then in turn, you might find a solution to something that you were thinking about or dealing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Always lead with love. Jesus led with love. Gandhi led with love. Martin Luther King led with love. The greatest leaders, Barack Obama, he led with hope. And then, love was in there somewhere. But the greatest leaders lead with love. The love of country, the love of the people, the love of growth and change. So the answer to the problem that you have is love. Love is the answer. That is the final word from your boy, Brian Renegade. Love Machine Jr. Ooh. Yeah. I'm working on it.
You sound like you just finished eating some Taco Bell.
Yeah, my ooh sound a little constipated. It ain't quite as sexy as the Love Machines over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my oohs. I'm working on them. Absolutely. Man, Tino Valentino, man, let the beautiful people know what you got going on and where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. TikTok is the Love Machine LUV, and then Machine. The Instagram is love_machine17, and then Facebook is also the same thing, Love Machine LUV Machine. That's where you can catch me. You can also catch me on YouTube at Tino Valentino Wrestling, and then just check out my socials. I try to keep and do the best I can, share. I'm at all that stuff. For this week, that's where you can find me. Facebook, TikTok, and
Absolutely, man. So y'all make sure y'all go follow the Love Machine on all his social medias, man. Great wrestler, great talent, even better person. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go follow the Love Machine. Go to his shows, show him some love whenever he posts something. We gonna do it. And we're going to have the Love Machine back on another Mall Mania show soon, man. Tino Valentino, you are now a member of the Best Damn Crew, man. You can come up here anytime that you want and spread your love to the people. You know what I'm saying?
thank y'all for having me, fellas. Best damn podcast.
Yeah,
Really is the best damn wrestling podcast.
absolutely. Roosevelt, let me hear you. Let me hear your ooh. Let me hear your ooh.
Ooh.
Man, you suck. Get out of here. Oh, man. Shout out to Tino Valentino, man, for coming on this episode of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. Hopefully you have some safe travels, my friend. And like I said, great talent, man. Make sure y'all go check him out. Well, we are going to actually, we already have posted the match with Tino in it in the tag team turmoil match. So make sure that y'all go check that out. And you can follow us on all of our social medias. You know what I'm saying? So you can go to our Instagram at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. You can go over to our Facebook group, Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. You can go over to our Facebook page, the BD Wrestling Podcast. We got an X. You can go over there at Best Damn Crew. We got a Twitch too. You can go over to Twitch at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. Visit our TikTok and show our TikTok some love at Best Damn Wrestling Crew. And of course, you can go to www.thebestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com to see more content. You can listen to us on all of the platforms where you get your content. Shout out to all of the countries that listen to the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast to get your wrestling news from the United States. We appreciate y'all. We're going to keep on showing you some love like we does. And we got more wrestling content for you to hear. Roosevelt, you got anything for the group?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Guys, make sure you visit our website, mallmaniaevent.com. Make sure you visit our affiliates with the Blue Hearts for Autism. We got some big things coming together, man. We working hard. Like Brian said, when we talked about Mall Mania events, he said, what's next? And you guys need to stay tuned so you can find out what's next.
What's next? Real quick, hold on. Chef Showtime just popped up here at the end of the show. Chef Showtime, what's happening?
Showtime!
What's good? What's good? How you guys doing?
What's up,
Oh,
Chef?
man. We blessed to highly favored, Chef, man. How you feeling?
I'm living at work. I'm like, man, I was trying to get on at the right time. I was an hour early. Then I'm an hour late. Like, I don't know.
It's all good, my friend. We about to log off. Before we log off, Chef, you know we got to do it at the end of each show. Give me a final word for the beautiful people, Chef.
Live your life to the fullest. You'll never know what's your last day.
Absolutely. Live your life to the fullest. You never know win your last day. Absolutely. That is a final word from your boy, Chef Showtime. We're going to have Chef on some other episodes coming up soon, man, so y'all can get his perspective. Shout out to you, Chef, and you know, the boys is checking in on you and making sure that you're good, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So keep on pushing.
I appreciate all you guys.
Of course, man. Of course. All right, beautiful people. We can't hold you no longer. Hold on. We got Tino to just pop back in. I got to get him to do it. We got you, Tino.
He's on mute. Unmute yourself, Tino.
Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Okay. Yeah, he muted himself. But anyway, it's okay. Beautiful people, we can't hold you no longer. Check us out on all our platforms. Thank you for supporting us and being there like he does, like he is. We love y'all like play cousins. Check us out on all our platforms and check out all Mall Mania events coming up very, very soon. Chef, can you sign us off?
Yeah. How you want me to do it? Do it like the old days?
Yeah, like do it like the old days.
Let's start it up then. Uh-oh.
Hold on, real quick before I have you end it. Tino, we got you back?
Yeah. I guess I'm hitting it. I guess a nasty spot.
Yeah, you driving through the mountains. You're cracking up a little bit. But let me see if I can get you before you completely cut out. I want you to help us end the show, and then I'm going to have Chef end it for us. But I want you to give us a damn. The only damn that the love machine can. So I'm going to say we will see you next time on the next best. I'm going to point to you. When I point to you, I want you to give me the sexiest Tino Valentino love machine damn that you can pull up. Are you ready for this?
Got you.
All right. Let's do it. Beautiful people, best damn nation. We will see you next week on the next best wrestling podcast. Yeah, that's how we does it. Tino Valentino, you are the man. You got to come back on the podcast, man, and show us some love, my brother. Drive safe out there in them streets, you know what I'm saying, and wear rubber. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They there's a lot of women out here that want some of that love juice. Yeah, protect yourself at all times. All right, we can't hold y'all no longer. We love y'all. Peace.